Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday, so I just had check-ins this morning. So this is the first video in the new vlog, which I guess I'm doing like semi-weekly. I don't know what's the, like, semi-annual means twice a year. Biannual means every other year, right? So if I say bi-weekly, that means every other week. If I do semi-weekly, that just doesn't sound right. It doesn't matter. I guess I'm starting to do twice a week videos based on the 2 comments that I've gotten so far, but I assume based on the way y'all be hassling me on the gram that you want videos more often, which I can understand that because as a consumer, I'm getting plenty of content from y'all. So sorry, as a content creator, am I a content creator? I am not reciprocating. I am not reciprocating, sorry. So I'm just living my life right now. We've had the day off. Me and Reuben just been chilling all day. After, obviously, I had work this morning. Took Reagan to preschool, but then we've just been kicking it at home. Like, Fridays are just so nice because me and Reuben just kick it. Like, we got nothing to do. We're like, oh, we're gonna make some shirts. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We were gonna go work out, but I was like, I don't want to work out. I can't work out right now. So I'm running some errands for him, and he's running some other errands for himself as well. He has a lot to do, so we're just knocking everything out. Then tomorrow is his birthday. So this video will be uploaded after his birthday. So I am taking him to the American Ninja Warrior Park in Orange County. So I was looking for something active to do for his birthday because he's in prep. Like, just don't like birthdays, you know, are usually like food. Sorry, this lighting ain't right. Birthdays are usually like food focused, right? And obviously we are both in prep, so that I gotta get my hair done. Okay, don't judge me. So obviously food focused was just not gonna work for us. So I was like, oh, I want to do something active. So we're doing a couples massage first off because both of us need a massage, and I literally heard, it's so funny because I was like already looking for the massage, and then today he was like, oh my gosh, my back hurts, I need a massage, and in my mind I'm like, yes, perfect birthday present. But anyway, so I was like, well, what can we do that's active, that's fun, like it's not food focused? So I was just looking for stuff around here but couldn't really find anything. And then I also, at the same time, I know none of y'all care about this, but you're getting the whole story. I also was looking for a photographer, and I knew that Aurelia's husband is a photographer, so I had gone to her page to try to find his photography page, and I saw that they went to the American Ninja Warrior Park like 3 days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So then I looked it up, and I was like, okay, that's what we're gonna do. And then I was like hoping he gets a refeed, and he does. He texted me this morning, and he's like, oh, I get a refeed, I'm gonna give you one too, like obviously because the body is rolling, I deserve one. He's like, we can do the refeeds together on Saturday. So we're going to go to American Ninja Warrior Park. And then we are going to go get burgers. I don't know where, but I'm going to look up somewhere. But I am super excited about it because we just like, I don't know, I feel like we just have it. First off, he's always in prep during his birthday, so he never gets to do anything during his birthday. And obviously he's still in prep right now, but I'm just excited that we actually get to do something fun. That will just be us. Reagan's going to be at home with somebody else that ain't us. So we just don't like get a ton of time to just like do fun stuff with ourselves. So I'm very excited, and I hope that he really likes it. See, this is why I don't need to be at Hobby Lobby because Reagan doesn't need this. In fact, I'm putting it back. Okay, prep, hold on. All right. Mom's last camp of the week. She finally made it.
Finally, in California.
To burn boot camp to make. Good morning, everybody. Once again, that's me. Reagan's in the bathtub, so Reagan's over there in the bath, and that is open because I got her a towel. Anyway, now it's been hours, but me and my mom did burn boot camp this morning. It was really hard, as usual. Today is Reuben's birthday, so we're not really in a rush. We're going to the Ninja Warrior Park. I did tell him, but like Reuben doesn't like to be rushed, and we don't really have a reason to rush, so I was just like, whenever you want to get ready and go is when we will go, so we're just kind of kicking it. Reagan, I'm doing the most. Okay, let's see, 142.2 this morning, so another low. I do not anticipate hitting lows every single day for the rest of prep, right? We're doing a refeed. Reuben is giving me a refeed along with himself. His coach is giving him a refeed. And he was like, you're going to do one too. So we're doing burgers. I guess for dinner. I don't really know when we're going to do it. So I'm sure that tomorrow I will not be at a new low, or maybe I will, because sometimes when you get a refeed, like your body drops. Because I don't know, I feel like the dopamine, the cortisol is released and then dopamine is back. It doesn't really matter. I have routine practice tomorrow. So I'm actually really excited to have a refeed today and see how it impacts my practice tomorrow. But yeah, okay. So it's not a rant. It's literally just, it's just an unpopular opinion. I just saw someone, Nisi, I think, just posted on Instagram. There's, bodybuilding shows this weekend. And she was shouting out a friend. She's like, second call outs. Like, I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. But I was like, you know what? Excuse me. I was like, you know what? Like, normalize being proud of second call outs. I feel like everything's all about the first call out, right? Like everybody wants to be in first call out. Everybody wants to be in first call out. And I feel like that's like the thing. But I feel like it's not talked about enough. And maybe it's like rich coming from me because I keep talking about how I want to go back to the Olympia. But I feel like it's not talked about and normalized enough to not necessarily want to be the best. Or like maybe we all train to be the best, right? But like I don't have it in my aspirations to be top 5 at the Olympia. Because I know what it takes to be there, I think, right? And I know that I'm not willing to live that life, right? Like, and I made a post about this before, like, I want to do the best that I can with the sacrifices that I'm willing to make. I've talked a lot about how bodybuilding obviously is a sacrifice, like, especially at my daughter's age right now. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I have to miss out on because of bodybuilding. And like, I also just don't like to suffer that much, right? Like, and so I feel like it needs to be normalized. And I remember Amber talking about this a while ago. Like, she's like, I don't really care to go to the Olympia. Like, not every single person bodybuilding. And I remember Shantae actually just said that recently. Not every single person that bodybuilds wants to turn pro. Not every single pro wants to go to the Olympia. Not every single Olympian wants to be top 10 or make first call outs. And I just think it's really, I don't know. I felt like it was just really nice, I guess. Like, refreshing is the word, to see someone celebrate a second call out. Like, yes, we're not all trying to be top 5 Olympians. Like, it is what it is. Some of us are super happy to get second call outs. Like, now for me, first call out, obviously everybody wants to be in first call out, like, secretly, right? Like, in your ideal world, you want to be the best, you want to win, you want to get first call out. But like, for me, second call out is like where I feel like, in most shows, I guess it depends on the show, where I feel like I default. So a first call out for me is still huge. It's not just like with my husband, like, first, like, at this point, Reuben is expected to be in the first call out. Reuben is expected to be in the top 3. Reuben is, maybe, depending on the show, expected to win. But for me, like, if I can hang out in that top, like, again, outside of the first call out or in the middle of the second call out, like, for me, that is huge. And I just feel like so many people feel like they have to only be excited about a center stage, or they have to only be excited about a top 3 or a top 5. And it's like, you know what? Some of us are just happy to be here, and we're just happy to give our best performance. And so, again, I know you're probably like, Andrea, that's rich coming from you, since all you talk about is the Olympia. But at the same time, like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just remember seeing that and I was like, that's cool. I just know that I want to do my best. And I just happen to believe that my best is capable of qualifying for the Olympia. But, the example, and this will be the last thing I do, like, the last thing I talk about. The example for me is, like, a perfect example is Chattanooga. Like, would I have wanted to win? Yes. However, I really just wanted to do my best. And I felt like at Chattanooga, I got that feeling of, like, this was really my best. And I didn't win. And I was still, like, the feeling that I had at Chattanooga was still the best feeling I had all last year. And so, like, yes, we all want to rank higher. But ultimately, at the end of the day, like, normalize celebrating your best, even if your personal best, like, is not winning, or is not a first call out, or is not turning pro, like, whatever. Anyway, that's it. It's been 7 minutes.
Okay, we're about to do it. On to the obstacle course.
start with sauces because we don't have our burgers yet. This is garlic. What's this one? Chipotle. Hammer sauce, which is like their honey mustard barbecue situation. Jalapeno ranch. Look how ashy I am. And white barbecue. And I got unsweet tea. I don't know why I got that. He got Diet Coke, obviously. I mean, it's good, but I don't know why I got this. So,
you guys, like gym couple?
Yeah.
It's refeed day.
I got skinny ones that I was looking at. Like, I'm a cyclist.
Yeah.
And how'd it go? Honestly, I feel ill. I feel like I'm gonna vom. Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, Saints. I am headed to, I got a lot to do today. So Reagan went up to Bakersfield with my mom and grandma to do a cheerleading performance with her cousin. I wanted to go, like, I wanted to try to catch up with them, but it's 3 hours in both directions. I'm like, do I really need to drive 3 hours in both directions to watch my daughter perform for 60 seconds? Like, yes and no. Like, it's just, I have too much to do, and I would be like sacrificing all of my errands and everything that I would like to get done today. Plus, to be honest, you guys, I need new tires, and I don't need to be driving that much in one stint. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So currently I am about to go to Costco, re-up on all of our protein, because we have probably about one day. The steak's going to be gone today. Like, we have one meal left of steak, like 2 meals left of ground beef. Probably a day, probably by the end of tomorrow, our chicken will be done. We're out of egg whites. Like, we went through it this week, which I actually love, because that tells me that we're both sticking to our plans. Because let me tell you, sometimes we cook all this protein and a week later we still got everything because neither of us are eating on our plan. So it's actually nice to see that we are running out of things, because that means we're actually eating the food that we spend hundreds of dollars on at Costco. I am going by myself, which means I'm sticking to the budget. I am sticking to the grocery list. I said, Reuben, what do you need? Putting it on the list, and if it's on the list, I will not be buying it. So that's that. I'm actually going to go to Grocery Outlet first, because their chicken is cheaper than at Costco. Although inflation has it up to $2.29 a pound instead of $1.99 a pound, but that's still cheaper than Costco. But nobody cares about that. Or maybe you do care about it. I don't think anybody's too rich to budget. In fact, probably most rich people probably do budget better than most poor people. That's why they're rich. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on politics and finances. So that's that. Got to do that. And then I have to practice. So I had that refeed yesterday, which just gave me everything. That burger was everything that I needed. And I'm excited for practice. I was already excited for practice today because I just had a good week, and I was just like looking forward to having a good practice this week. But then I got that refeed, and I'm like, oh yeah, practice is about to be lit. I'm hopefully gonna have lots of energy coming in. So I have practice, and then Reuben has like a photo shoot thing or work. I don't know what he's doing with some of the guys that he coaches around here. And he wants me to go. I just don't know if I will be done with all of my stuff in time for that. So I might go to that. I might not. I got to set up at the gym for tomorrow. I have to work out because I didn't do back yesterday or the day before. Actually, now that I think about it, I was supposed to do back on Friday. It is Sunday. So I have to like catch up on my lifts, because especially back, like back is the day that I don't need to be skipping. Like, I can skip legs. Like, not that I have amazing legs, but like genetically, like my legs are usually fine. But my back is like a lagging body part, so I really don't need to be missing days of back. So I have to do back today. I might do it tonight. We're going to find out. I'm a little sore from that Ninja Warrior park. Not super sore, not like, I'm less sore than I anticipated, but I did wake up and I was like, oh, what's this going on? And I'm like, oh, trying to do things at the Ninja Warrior park I had no business doing. Anyway, I think I might start a new series unrelated to prep. Because as y'all know, I like to rant, which is fine. I think that some of my rants do belong in the prep vlog. But I was talking to someone at work, and I was like, you know, I used to do a thing called midweek motivation at my old gym. When I was training in Collierville, I did midweek motivation. Every Wednesday I went live and talked about something, I don't know, whatever motivational topic that applied to my members. But I don't do that anymore, and I just feel like a lot of people still need a lot of that information. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll do that here on YouTube. I don't know. On Instagram, I just like, I feel like, okay, this has nothing to do with prep anymore, but I'm just talking through this. I feel like my Instagram is more about like me as an athlete, right? Like me as a bodybuilder, me as a person, versus like I sometimes use it like educational, like me as a trainer. But I don't really, like, I'm not one of those like fitness content creators who's going to be posting workouts, who's going to be posting recipes, who's going to, like, maybe I'll like put some random stuff in my stories, but like that's not what my content is on my social media, like on my Instagram. You cannot come to my Instagram and get like free education about fitness. Like I used to post a lot of that stuff, but like I just don't anymore. I just don't, like, it's just not something that I like posting on my Instagram. Especially because I like to talk. You guys know that I like to talk. And so for me, like some random like 60-second reel where I'm trying to like edit things together to create, like, I'd rather just sit and talk like I used to do. Go live, talk for 30 minutes about whatever topic, and that's that. And I just feel like YouTube is a better place for that, because people on YouTube are there for long format videos. People on Instagram, like 60 seconds is too long. So I just feel like with my style of the way that I like to create content, which is just basically exist and turn on a camera, I think that's better suited for YouTube. So I think I might just start like a different series of just my random like fitness, motivation, chats, rants, whatever I feel like I'm going to call it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't really care what you guys think. I'm probably going to do it. But just wondering what you think. Would you look at God? Chicken is on sale. It's minus $3. Reduced for quick sale, and you know what? They got me on that quick sale, because all I'm gonna do is vacuum seal it and freeze it anyway. So I think I said $2.29. It's $2.69 a pound now, but these basically break down to like $2.10 a pound, which is literally still more expensive than it was before, but a lot closer. So that's what I'm getting here. I also got strawberries because they have good strawberries here. And then I'm just checking the ground beef. I think ground beef probably at Costco is still a pretty good deal. I might just get it anyway there. But one store down. Oh my gosh, all this chicken. I'm literally about to buy 5 packs of chicken. Also, I hope you guys know that I legit have a spreadsheet. I haven't used it probably since we've lived in California, which is where I need to be using it the most. But I legit have a spreadsheet of like how much everything costs at all the different stores. So in Memphis, I had like a Costco, what's it called, Safeway, Aldi, like all the kind of places that I shop, like how much things were, Target, how much things were per like ounce or pound or gram or whatever. So I'm about to re-up my spreadsheet, because I'm like, right now I'm like in Grocery Outlet, like trying to find out, well, how much per pound is ground beef at Costco, like when I could just look at my spreadsheet and then be here at Grocery Outlet and know if I need to get ground beef or not. But it doesn't really matter. Like 5 dozen eggs here is $15. I'm like, how much is 5 dozen eggs at Costco? I don't know, because I haven't used my spreadsheet. So anyway, if you don't have a spreadsheet, you should. I love a spreadsheet. So I went back and looked at my spreadsheet after that video, and it turns out I have used the spreadsheet a time or two since I've been here, because I did see I had a Grocery Outlet like tab for one of my things. I can't remember what it is now. And Grocery Outlet is only out here, so I know that I added that like when I moved out here. But would you all let's just talk about my God. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, it's $3 off, so that comes out to like $2.10 per pound on the chicken. So each of those things had 2 stickers on them, which I thought was just some overzealous worker like doing the most. No, they meant minus $3 twice, because I was looking, I was like, she gave me like way more of a discount on this than I think it was supposed to. And then I realized, like, no, it was minus $6, because their user freeze by April 30th, which is in like 2 days. So they ended up being like $1.50 per pound. And now, I'm going to go to Costco and finish shopping. But now I'm like, I'm about to go get the rest of them. Like, straight up, period, point blank. Like, I'm about to go get the rest of them. I probably am not going to. I already got, what is it? I got 4 packs, and they're about 5 pounds each. Like 20 pounds of chicken already. Do I really need more? I mean, yes, we do need more. Like, chicken is something that we are constantly eating. But maybe somebody else needs that discount today. Okay, so we have steak, that's ground beef, asparagus, snap peas. The only thing I need now is the Fairlife protein shakes. But the one thing about Costco that irritates me is you just never know when it's going to be your last time seeing something in their store. We literally saw these Fairlife protein shakes last week, and we didn't get them because we're like, oh, we still have, like, we have enough to get us through the week. We'll just get them next week. Well, they are nowhere to be found. I am irritated. I am irritated. So let this be a lesson to y'all. If you see it and you think you're going to need it sometime, don't wait till next week. Just get it now. Premier Protein, Muscle Milk, they got Rockin' Protein, they got Orgain, they got everything except the good stuff. Everything but the good stuff. Now they have these Core Powers, which are Fairlife, but they're less protein than the actual Fairlife. And last week they had these and the Fairlife ones, so I'm gonna get these if I have to, but I'm gonna ask somebody to see if they have the Fairlife one, because Fairlife has 30 grams protein. These ones have, I think, 26, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but like it's a big enough deal. Plus this only comes with 10, and the Fairlife one comes with
Fairlife milk you have. Do you have the other kind?
We're all out of that one right now.
Oh!
We're expected to get some later today.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Kai?
Unless they push the truck or it doesn't show up, but I just call and ask them if we just have the Fairlife chocolate.
Do you know if any of the other stores have it?
Anyone in a red vest, they can check it. I know online they have plenty.
Okay.
They have pallets of it.
So I don't know if you guys could hear in that video, but as I was looking at, like, talking to you guys about the Core Power, some guy, like, was also looking for the Fairlife, and I don't know if you guys heard him. He asked the employee that was near me, do you guys have the regular Fairlife? And the guy, I think you could hear it in that, like, I think you could hear his response, and he was like, oh, the truck's coming tomorrow, or we're out of it, or something like that. And he's like, they have plenty online. And he asked, like, do they have it at the other Costco? So there's a Costco in the other town. And he's like, I don't know, somebody in a red vest can check for you, whatever. All that to say is they're like, I guess they're sold out until the truck comes tomorrow. Walmart, you got to be out your damn mind if you think I am paying $25. Like, this is Walmart. It's Walmart. I'm not paying $25. I thought I was about to come in here and get $5 sunglasses. No, ma'am. 15 at the max is what I'm paying at Walmart. I'm just gonna have to be blind today. Okay, I finally got out of the house. Are these? Oh, these are Reubens. I was wondering. I was like, these don't really feel like my sunglasses. Finally got out of the house. Got to burn boot camp. I think the cleaning crew comes very soon, so I gotta make this fast. I'm just so tired. I thought that I would have like a lot of energy from that refeed. Sorry about this angle. I just have to unlock the door. I thought that I would have a lot of energy from the refeed, but my legs are tired. I mean, I don't know. Maybe once I start practicing, I'm gonna feel like a burst of energy, but at the moment, I don't feel any bursts of any energy. While I'm here, oops, this always happens. Y'all know what it is. While I'm here, I'm gonna influence this. Is my own, oh my God. This, there we go. This is my own shirt. This is so janky. Rise, okay, I'm done. Let me influence. This is actually not what I was going to influence, but it is now. Rise Up Clothing Company. This is so janky. Did you guys know that I have a clothing company? It's not really a clothing company. It's literally just shirts that I make for myself. But I do have like an Etsy shop that I don't have any items in. And an Instagram page that I don't tell people about. Well, now I just told all of you about it. Rise Up Clothing Co. It's like my Christian fitness gear. This is so janky. Anyway, that's not what I'm actually here to influence. I'm here to influence crazy yoga. This is like a long line sports bra top situation. I don't know how much this one is. It's probably like 20 bucks or something. And then the short. I need a stand. This is so unprofessional. I am so unprofessional. And then the shorts are also crazy yoga. A tie-dye smoke ink. This is my favorite like design that they have. I have this in these shorts. I have this in a sports bra. And I also have it in long pants. Anyway, and these are probably like 22 bucks or something. Code AGFitMom for 10% off and free shipping. Don't do what Tiffany did, which is pay an extra $6 for expedited shipping. It all ships from Amazon, so even if you don't pay for extra shipping, you're still going to get it in 2 days. Like if you order directly from the website, crazyyoga.com, the bag is still going to say, like the bubble mailer is still going to say from Amazon because it's an Amazon brand. It's like a Chinese Amazon brand. I don't know. Anyway, just wasting time and rambling. Time to get it done. Time to get it done, y'all. I've been having some conversations with some other fitness pros just about the season coming up, and it's just starting to get real. Like, we're all starting to get closer to these shows, and we're starting to see, like, how we're going to shape up, and it just gets really exciting and also, like, really nerve-wracking. Like, it's almost go time. And in 75 days, like, I'm going to know if I'm going to the Olympia this year or not. which is so crazy because I started this countdown like at a lot higher than 75 days. Anyway, like I said, I'm just rambling and wasting time, so I'm going to get to practice before this cleaning crew shows up. You guys, this is a joke. This is a joke. I am so tired. Like I'm not sleepy or anything, but like my body feels so unbelievably heavy. And I'm not hitting any of these skills. None of them. I'm like, what is going on here? I was so excited for practice. Like, I've been looking forward to this practice all week long. And like I said yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this refeed. Like, I hope I have a lot of energy. And I am unwell, truly. Thinking about cracking open another Rise, but I've already had one this morning. I'm trying not to have 3 different energy drinks in one day. Like, I drink a coffee. I usually drink a coffee in the morning and then an energy drink in the afternoon, but I already had my energy drink. Like, I don't really think caffeine's going to do it. I either need to move on from the fact that I'm going to do sections today because I wanted to do the whole back half. I wanted to do the entire last half of this routine, and I can't even get like one section done. I either need to leave. What I think I'm going to do is rep some of my other conditioning skills, like my push flies, and like my strength skills are just not it today. Like, I have not, like, literally 0% so far today. 0%. I'm so irritated, but every rep is a rep closer, so sometimes you just have to keep striking out. One of these days, you're going to figure out how to hit the ball. So, anyway, I'm just irritated because I, like, mentally really wanted and needed this practice to be good, and so far, it's not. But we'll figure it out. Y'all, I am on the struggle bus. I am so tired, and I know I've said that so many times, but I can't reconcile how tired I am. I don't know, like, and I haven't looked at my physique, so I don't even know if that refeed did me good, like, as far as my physique goes. It definitely did me great as far as, like, my morale yesterday. Like, just knowing I was getting that refeed made it so much easier to, like, stick to every single plate, like, every single meal. Whereas, you know, even though I've been rolling and it's been, like, pretty easy, I haven't really wanted to cheat, like, it just, when you know you have a refeed coming up, you're like, okay, good. Like, it's just these 2 meals and then you have that burger. But today, all I've wanted is just other stuff. Like, I mean, I had my stuff at home. Like, I had my eggs, I had my cream of rice, I had my rice cakes. Like, I've had my stuff, but, like, it has taken everything out of me. Like, literally on this drive home from the gym, I was like, okay, well, what if I go to Big Island Chicken or whatever it's called? It's like a place that has, like, Hawaiian bowls, like chicken rice, like mac salad. I'm like, no, you don't need to go there. Okay, what if I go to Subway? I was literally looking at a menu for Panera. Y'all, I don't even like Panera like that. But I just, today, all I've wanted to do, I went to Costco earlier. I was like, well, what if I just get one pizza? It's like 650 calories. Like, that sounds like a lot, but if I, like, replace 2 of my meals, like, I have just been unwell. And it's just, today has been a struggle. And, like, I know Reuben yesterday for his birthday didn't even want cake, and he literally said, if I get any sweets, I'm going to just crave more and more and more. And I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like that refeed backfired in the same way for me. Because I remembered what all this other food tastes like. Like, I've been living my life with my prep food and I've been fine. But then I just had that burger and fries and I'm like, wait, this is what I could have been eating this whole time? Like, I'm not going to. I'm really not that close. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how your mentality changes throughout prep, and I've talked about this. How many times have I said, oh my gosh, it's so close, it's so close, it's so close. But today, when I want to eat off plan, I'm like, I have so long to go until I can eat something delicious again. I have so long to go. Like, today, I think, is exactly 11 weeks out. And it feels like it's years out, because I'm just like, I just want something other than my prep food. But here we are. I made it home. I didn't go to Panera. I didn't go to Panda Express. I didn't go to Big Island, whatever. I didn't go to Subway. These are all the places I was thinking about going. I didn't go to Cotijas Tacos for street tacos. I came home. I'm gonna eat some chicken. Okay, so the 2-a-week vlogs are tricky for me because I'm like, Andrea, what was the point of this vlog? There was no like chapter. However, I guess it doesn't matter because that's how like Shantae's videos are, and she drops a video like every 2 days. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the end of that vlog. It's now like 4 days later. I've already, the next video has already mostly been filmed. Like, it's been several days. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog here so I can upload it because it's already Wednesday. And I'm gonna do better next week, everybody. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. In a couple days now, we will already have our next video. And like I said, next week, I'll do better. You know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That really makes me, when I get to that point of the video, that really makes me feel like a content creator. I hope you guys know. So do all of the things. We love you. We'll see you soon.